Hi, I'm Declan Connolly, founder of Bespoke Home Design, and thank you so much for checking out this 41-point terraced house adding value execution plan. This presentation will show you how to use this execution plan so you can get the maximum benefit out of it. This execution plan comes with two downloadable files, one in PDF format and the other in a spreadsheet format, both of which you can download below. The PDFs are for printing right now if you wish, and the spreadsheet file is for editing with Microsoft Excel. But before you go ahead and start using those files, you need to watch this presentation first, so you can understand what the execution plan is all about. This is called the Adding Value Execution Plan because it's a checklist that enables you to go around your property and identify areas that you can renew or repair, and be confident that these items also increase the value of the property as well. The more ticks you can put in the boxes in this execution plan, the more value you can add to your home. It must be noted though that things like location, distance to public amenities, and the current market also dictate the value of your property. In addition, you must keep in mind the difference between perceived value and actual value. So an example of that will be spending £10,000 on a new bathroom that only adds £5,000 to the value of the house. This is really only important if you are going to add value to your house with a view to selling it on, as this effect is largely short term. If you're going to live there for a period of time, then it's less of an issue over the long term. This is the actual execution plan we use here at Bespoke Home Design when we examine our clients' properties, so we can make suggestions on where we can make the changes that make the biggest difference. Now, this execution plan is not to be confused with the property inspection execution plan. They might look similar, but there is a major difference. The property inspection execution plan is simply about examining the current condition of a property and the area the property is in, and that's it. That execution plan is generally used if you're checking out a property with a view to purchasing it. You can, of course, use that execution plan to inspect your own property too. The Adding Value execution plan is all about identifying the areas to add value to your property and identifying what work to get done. So the property inspection execution plan is a high-level execution plan for appraising the general condition and appeal of a property before you buy it. Whereas this Adding Value execution plan is a lot more detailed and is about identifying specific items of work you can get done that will actually increase the value of your home. Now, a lot of these items can be carried out by you or your significant other, and some of them will require professional help. However, as with all the execution plans in this library, you can pick and choose the bits you like and leave out the bits you don't. So let's take a look at this execution plan. Well, firstly, there are 9 sections which are spread out over 7 pages in the spreadsheet. And you simply click on the tabs like so to go to each page. The first page has 2 sections, Exterior Aesthetics and Security and Privacy. The second page also has 2 sections, Car Parking Facilities and the Rear Garden. So these first 2 pages are all about the outside of your house and seeing where we can make some changes that will add value to your property. Next, we go inside the house, and in the third page is 2 sheets of things we can do to add value to your kitchen. The reason this page is set up like this because if you print it off, you get 2 nicely printed A4 sheets of paper. But you can, of course, chop and change a spreadsheet to your heart's content. The fourth page is 2 sheets of where we can add value to the bathroom. The 5th and 6th pages are for general room use, so you can type in the name of the living room, dining room, bedroom, or whatever room you're inspecting and have a page specifically for that. And you can, of course, copy duplicates of these tabs by clicking the right button on the tab, clicking on the Move or Copy button, and then tick the copy box, and finally choose where in the spreadsheet the copy will end up. So if we click here, our copied page will go here. And we can renumber or rename the tabs any way you wish. So these tabs are for the interior of your home, and see what changes we can make that will add value to your property. And finally, the 7th page is about looking at the potential for additions and extensions to your property. Now let's look closer at each section. Each section is split into the following components. The first column is the item column, which lists what item we're looking at. So for example, on the bathroom page we have things like sinks, showers, etc. listed in this column. You can, of course, add or remove anything you like. Next we have the type of materials list, which explains what the item is made of. I've given some common examples in this column, but these always change from job to job, so simply type in whatever is applicable to you. The next 2 columns are about what we call basic work, and these columns indicate low cost and easy improvements we can make to the item with a tick box to help you keep a nice tidy checklist of what you intend to do. These basic bits of work can generally be carried out by you or a general handyman. The next column, intensive work, indicates more expensive and complicated work that will most likely require professional help. The Any Other Comments section gives a space for specific comments you might want to make. Again, the spreadsheets are already set up for you to print them off on A4 sheets, and the spreadsheets are fully editable so you can make whatever changes you want. Oh, and these ticks can be added or deleted to whatever situation fits. I just put in a load of them, as it's easier to delete the ones you don't want than it is just to add them. What we usually do with these is print the PDF off which doesn't have the ticks, and we also print off general use and miscellaneous pages so we can fill them out and go around the property to make our list. We can then come back and fill out the spreadsheets and remove or add to them as necessary, so they become a nice tidy document and checklist for you to work with when getting the actual work done. This also makes a great document to give to a builder if you want to get some quotes for doing the work, as it'll give him a good idea on which to base his price, as well as giving both of you the same idea of the scope of the job, which, believe me, can be very easily mixed up, especially when money's involved. So there you have it, your terraced house adding value execution plan, and I hope you get a lot of use out of it. There are a lot more execution plans in the library, so be sure to check them all out. And remember that if you have any questions or comments, then please post them in the Bespoke Home Design Brain Trust group on Facebook. And don't forget, if there is a topic you would like us to create an execution plan for, then also let us know. And finally, there's a load of other stuff here in your membership area to check out, and I hope you get a lot of value from it. See you in the next video.